Well, hi everybody, welcome back to 2-Minute Tips. One thing we're going to do right now is go through the order of events in terms of trying to close a listing. And this is just an overview so that we can get our head around what direction we're trying to take this. Right, okay. For starters, we're looking for both decision makers to have been at the appointment in the first place. That's a bit of a skill up front, harder and harder these days to do with busy lifestyles, long hours, all these sorts of things. But ideally we want both decision makers there, or at the very least we're trying to figure out who the key decision maker is to be there. We're constantly, throughout the process, after we've built rapport, we're constantly listening to people and reading. Okay, is this going well, or am I really battling here? Okay, you're going to get a read on that. Constantly asking, and what are your thoughts on that? Let's just take stock at regular intervals throughout the thing. What are your thoughts on that? And just get a read. If you're going to pick up whether you need to go back and reinforce something, or it's just not working, you're going to have to go another way. So what are your thoughts on that? A good question to drop in there is, hey look, is there anything there that would prevent us working together in the future? And that's about midway down the list, and that might bring something out. Again, taking stock throughout the whole process. And then towards the end, if you've done a series of soft closes and it's going well, and of course at the top you've figured out what sort of meeting that you're actually at. It's not again, we've been through that before, but we'll cover that probably in greater depth. But what sort of meeting are you at? If it's something that is going to be closed, this is a hot lister. Okay, look, I'd be really delighted to work with you. Should we go ahead and get the paperwork ready? Again, some people say take paperwork out of it or take signature out of it. Obviously, we don't want to use too much heavy language. Hey, look, if you're happy with all that, I'd be delighted to work together. Would you like to? So it's what works for you at the end, but don't be afraid to ask that question. And I like to lead into it with, hey, look, I'd be really delighted to work with you. So look, that's the way it goes, and it's a conversation. It's not a it's not regimented straight out of the army, but it is something that we know what we're working towards. So, and we'll go into that in a lot more detail further into the down the track.